Hunger is not a problem that is unique to any one community in America, nor is a local food drive to help food pantries in times of shortage. However, a community coming together to create one of the largest one-day food drives in the nation is unique. A one-day food drive that not only supplies the community's food banks for an entire year, but serves as a benchmark and example for best practices for communities around the nation. That food drive is the WSOY Community Food Drive, raising nearly 7.9 million pounds of food in the past 15 years.
This was the impossible. The first year it was 35,000 pounds of food, and it was a huge victory. And now it's semi upon semi upon semi by the end of the day. The energy in this community, as people come together, and a lot of people can't afford to give a lot, but you know what? $10 matters as much as the $1,000 from someone who can contribute more. This is the day that we take care of our own for months to come. The one thing we want is for people not to go to bed hungry at night.
The WSOY Community Food Drive started with very humble beginnings, just a small box truck, a handful of volunteers, and good intentions. However, the supply was only temporary. The rising number of working poor and declining state and federal dollars was putting stress on local agencies trying to keep families fed and provide other needed services. According to the latest statistics, 17% of adults and 21% of children in Macon County are considered food insecure, and many families are seeking assistance for the first time. The Macon County community succeeded in creating a sustainable one-day food drive that can support the local food banks without the assistance of state or government dollars and unite the community with one common goal: that no family or child go hungry in our community. The WSOY Community Food Drive is now the primary source of food for some of the community's largest food banks, feeding the nearly 39,000 people seeking assistance from our area from food banks in 2016 alone.
The product that comes in and the resources that come from this make it so that we don't have to put up the out of food sign, and haven't had to put that up for a number of years. When we serve 160, 180 families a day, sometimes, which is 1,600 to 2,000 families that are unduplicated in a month, it takes a lot of resources to be able to do that. And this is a huge contributor to those resources.
Agencies benefited include the Salvation Army, Catholic Charities of Decatur, the Good Samaritan Inn, the Northeast Community Fund, the Judy Mason Thanksgiving Basket Project, Reasonable Services, God's Shelter of Love, Amelka Food Pantry, Interchurch Council of Blue Mound, Booty, and Stonington, and the Mountford Free Methodist Food Bank, as well as the Mount Zion Methodist Food Pantry and Oasis Day Center.
When you see the community working together as one, I just think it's an awesome thing. So for us to be a part of such a great organization and a great project, it's just a wonderful thing.
And each year, the WSOY Community Food Drive grows larger. This year, the event, to be held on Friday, October 6th, plans to meet or exceed its goal of 1.5 million pounds of food. The event includes over 400 volunteers, a dedicated donation phone bank, a fleet of donated semis and trailers, donated off-site storage, an online giving option, and its own social media team. Every single dollar and pound raised goes to feed the hungry.
It's amazing. We bring 10 cans every week, every student. We get a non-uniform day. It's just amazing to be a part of something so huge and makes an impact on everyone's lives. It's amazing because this is one of the amazing times a year that Decatur as a whole comes together and really, for the greater good, makes an impact on everyone's lives.
This is the biggest day of the year. We love Decatur Celebration, we love all the events that happen, but this is the most meaningful thing we do in our community every year.
The WSOY Community Food Drive is an event that is owned by the entire community. Despite the challenges of declining population, poverty, and unemployment, the people of Macon County work together to demonstrate tremendous compassion and a common purpose. The WSOY Community Food Drive has given Macon County something that can't be measured in dollars or pounds: a sense of pride.